Hey everybody, here again another one today. Check out Degenerosity. Everything is expensive. As a man who is 19 going on to 20 in about a month from now, which I'm really looking forward to, as I'm going to do a birthday stream when that happens, but that's for later. But yeah, things are getting expensive. Even though I just started actually buying my own stuff, things are getting expensive out here. And it's getting ridiculous. Let's see what this man has to say about it.
I have a problem. I mean, I have many problems. My hair is always a mess. My upload schedule is a mess.
Dang.
And I'm pretty sure the man that lives in my closet isn't my roommate, but homeless. But
What?
this problem is more important. Plus, he gives me free Twinkies, so he chill. My problem is that everything is expensive. Like everything. Food, houses, clothes, all the things a human needs to live are at prices that even Psycho from Psyche K couldn't afford. It ain't even just
Wow.
those. Even our favorite pastimes are just costing more and more money. The movies used to be and still is one of my favorite places to go when I want the big silver screen experience. Then I
Yeah.
walk into the theater and they charging damn near $20 per ticket. $10 for kids between the ages of 2 and 3. How charitable. So if you
Dang, what theater are you going at? I think the adult prices for the theater I'm at is $13. I mean, $13.99, which but yeah, for a ticket for an adult at the Regal Theater near my college, it's like $13.99, give or take for a ticket. Like me personally, I feel like I need like $40 to go watch a movie. And that's to get the ticket, the food, and the drink. And I typically get a large popcorn and a large drink, which the Regal I go to, the popcorn rations and the drink is very like large in stature, so it doesn't seem too out of the it doesn't seem like too bad for me, but maybe it's because I can rationalize some pricing. Like the popcorn I have is so big that it really does last me like a good like I watched Captain America the other day, not the other day, like a few weeks ago, and the bucket that I had lasted me like the whole movie, and I still have popcorn after I left. Like I had to, it was so much popcorn, I had to shove the last bit of popcorn down in my mouth so that I could get the refill to take home. Like that's how much popcorn I had. Didn't say the same
got a
about the
family
drink,
with
but
you most likely gonna be spending $100 just to get a seat. And you'll feel even worse afterwards after watching the movie and it turns out to be ass. I feel bad for all you parents out there paying for your family's tickets, probably thinking, dang, I should have gone out and got some milk. I'm broke. Not only that, the concession stand prices have always been high, but today it's robbery. Why does a large
Wow.
drink be costing me $10? Does it come with a meal? Or nachos at least? Nah, it's just a drink. I wanna burn this place to the ground. Large buckets of popcorn always be pricey. That's why I never considered buying those exclusive promotional buckets they have for new movies. Cause most of the time those buckets
I
be
don't really get the
costing
buckets, I'm not
$20
gonna
more
lie.
for less popcorn. Like why would I even consider buying these? I'm taking this
Yeah.
home with me. It's getting to a point that whenever someone wanna go see a new movie, I sometimes be thinking, nah, it'd be too expensive. We should hang out at the public library
What?
instead. It's free and there's unlimited entertainment.
Johnny is too big.
Wait, hold
Also,
on.
a bit
You know what's funny? Hold on, give me a second. I actually do have the popcorn bucket from the movie. Hold on, let me. Yeah, I actually do have the popcorn bucket. I took the thing out the mouth so I could actually get into the popcorn. But yeah, I actually got that. I have more popcorn buckets, but that one is one of my favorites. Oh my gosh, Ryan's hilarious. Oh,
of
let
a
me.
tangent. I hate
Yeah,
that we
okay.
have to pick our movie seats now. I miss one of those first people to show up to the theater, get the best seats. Cause now after the movie I paid to see finishes, I can't walk into another theater cause I might be sitting on someone else's seat. And you might say, oh, DJ, you're not
Wow.
even supposed to be doing that in the first place. I paid $30 to be here. I have the right to steal movies. Speaking of entertainment, these streaming prices are getting too much for real. I've complained about this
What are
before,
they? I
but
actually don't
since
pay
that
for
video,
streaming
it's
service.
only gotten
What is
worse.
it?
Netflix be hiring their prices every like 2 months, and everything you actually want to watch is on different services. Oh, you want to watch that show? You gotta subscribe to Hulu. You want to watch sports? Well, you gotta subscribe to Fubo. But your specific favorite
What?
sports team don't
What's
play
Fubo?
matches on there, so you gotta also subscribe to Peacock too. You want to watch nature documentaries? You gotta subscribe to Orangutan TV. But they only show
Wow.
orangutans on there. If you want to see
Would it
more
be on
animals,
Disney
you
Plus?
gotta get the multi-nature package for an extra $20 a month. Like, why? Streaming is supposed to be the easier option from cable, but me and my wallet gotta do hat tricks bouncing around between services to even find the thing I wanna watch. And some might say,
Dang.
well, it's higher in demand, so higher prices. Ah, you greedy ass niggas. Y'all sounding like landlords right now. And I really like you, Netflix, but your catalogs are not good enough to be this expensive. I won't lie, the only reasons I pay for it now is because WWE Raw is on there, and I can't miss that. And because I be sharing my account with my family, and my mom be using it all the time. If it wasn't for those reasons, I'd be sailing the 7 seas. You hear that, Mom? It's your fault! I'm just kidding. I love you, Mommy. Speaking of home entertainment, homes. The housing market is a scam. The prices today for a house are insane. With the prices they're charging, you would at least think they are selling a spacious, accommodating home. But nah, in the city, it's like, yeah, we got this space at the Bronx. It's 10 square feet, the kitchen's in the bathroom, and the toilet's in the sink. We're asking for $2,000 a month for a 2-year lease. It's in high demand. It'll be gone by tomorrow. So you gonna get it or not? Hell no, I don't want this. You selling me a glorified closet for courtside ticket prices just cause it's in the city?
Oh, no, not
I'd
the
rather sleep
pregnant
in the
Family
back of
Guy
my
clip.
car. It's just as big and the heater actually works. I knew I should have got a house during the 2008 financial crisis, but nah, I was too busy being in
That really what
kindergarten
happened in
playing with
2008?
toys and going to Chuck E. Cheese. I was such a bum. But the number one thing I'm most agitated
3 years
about
old
being
back then.
expensive nowadays is food and groceries. I swear, the average grocery trip here today is gonna cost you $100+, and half of that is going to the eggs alone. And sometimes these food
Dang.
companies be keeping the same prices for their products, but making their sizes smaller. I'm looking
I
at you,
actually just went to
Tropicana.
the
These
store the
new
other day.
bottles ain't it. They shrunk their bottles 6 ounces, and they ain't even lower the price. So you paying more money for less OJ. I am now vitamin C deficient because of this. You might say I'm tweaking over a 6-ounce difference, but I know I'm not. Let me tell you an analogy real quick. You go to your plug. All the time they give you a 3.5 for the same price. You're satisfied.
Okay.
One day you hit them up, they pull up, but this time they give you 3 G's instead. Not only that, they hired the price for the same thing you've always been buying. How you feel then? You feel betrayed. You feel scammed. And if you ever find
You know what's funny? I've actually experienced this, but mostly in the sense of fast food, which I really which I'm doing better at not eating as much of. But basically, I remember as a person who delivers food pretty much for like most of the day, usually around either lunch or dinner time or both, I typically go to eat something, right? So the thing that I normally get from one place is like, I mean, I'm not gonna say what it is, but like the price I've noticed like changes a lot whenever I get like the usual thing I get.
yourself in that situation, to that I say, bro, call the police. Call the police on them. They obviously don't care anything about customer satisfaction. I wish I can do the same thing with Tropicana, but the cops don't take distressing calls over orange juice bottles seriously. This is exactly why I'm ACAB, bro. Not only that, fast food, an
Oh, come on now.
American
Don't lag
staple
on me
that's
now.
supposed to be cheap, now be doubling prices all the time. Like the McDonald's
Let me
dollar
move this
menu
back.
don't even
Hold on.
exist no more. It's called the value menu now.
Oh, let me back this
American
up so I can
staple that's
probably take a
supposed to be
slag.
cheap, now be doubling prices all the time. Like the McDonald's dollar menu don't even exist no more.
Yeah, for real.
It's called the value menu now, selling sandwiches that used to cost $1 that are now almost $3, and they'll still find a way to get your order wrong. You might say, oh, they just
But you know what's funny? I remember, I mean, this was a conversation that was about almost a year ago. But me and my cousin, we was on the way to watch Deadpool and Wolverine when it was out. And we went to Wendy's to get some lunch before we watched the movie. And we were really talking about how back then, before, like me and him are both in college. So we've had to experience the financial struggles. Me and him was talking about how there's no 4 for $4s anymore. Like that really was just how bad like our conversation was. We were really tweaking over like the Wendy's they got like 4 for $7s now. Like they have levels to we make some burgers, we make some of them like 7, make something $6, $5. Like how far are they gonna go with this? Like for all we know, we're gonna have a freaking 4 for $10 out this mug or something like.
Just adjusting for inflation. Don't give me that. If Arizona tea can still be 99 cents, then what's their excuse? It's McDonald's, they're not struggling. The only people struggling are the workers in there that are making the food. Not the people that be at the headquarters. But the fast food prices become even worse when ordering off of delivery apps. Buying a $10 meal turns into a $30 meal.
I don't only use delivery apps.
The fees
I only
be
use them
taking
like
advantage
once.
of us. I know this because I see it in my orders all the time. Let me show y'all something.
Only use delivery apps
Not long ago, I did an Uber Eats delivery for 2 items. One Haagen-Dazs ice cream because I'm a fatty, and one Dayquil because I was feeling a little sick. I only got these 2 items. I know I'm ordering them to be delivered, so I know they'll be a little more expensive than usual. But you'd expect this order to be like $20 max. Now, I want you to guess how much you think this order cost me. $30? Nah. $40? No.
60?
That's too generous. This order costed me $50.
Oh. Wow.
What is this? You can't justify this price to me. Is the delivery driver also gonna give me a goodnight kiss with my order? Cause that's the only justification. By the way, the delivery man did not give me a goodnight kiss when he dropped off my order. I got scammed! This should not be considered a new norm in the US. And some people seeing me complain about this might say, you're a YouTuber. Why are you complaining about this? You already got money. True. It do not matter. But I still like trying to save money, you know? Because nowadays these sales aren't even sales. This isn't adjustment for inflation.
Hold on, how much of a difference was that? Let me back up.
True. It do not matter. But I still like trying to save money, you know? Because nowadays these sales aren't even sales.
It's the same thing.
This isn't adjustment for inflation. This is corporate greed. These prices aren't gonna get cheaper, especially since the owners of these companies run the country now. Literally. As long as people keep paying for these products, no matter the price hike, it'll only get more expensive. So what is my solution to this economic crisis we are dealing with right now? Loot it.
Blow New Jersey up.
Rob people.
I'm joking. This doesn't apply to small businesses and Costco. They're goated. But I'm joking. All right, that's really all I wanted to say. I just wanted to rant about modern day prices and my low-key bad financial decisions. Hopefully my message